No matter which sports here, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Sports to the bone family. Greetings once again. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for checking this one out. Yeah, man, it's been a little while since we have had a live show. I am actually on late tonight, but we're gonna talk for a couple of minutes. West Indies, they announced the 15-man squad to tour England, and we haven't gotten a chance to touch on it just yet. So I just want us to spend a couple of minutes talking about it. I mean, I didn't advertise that I was going to do a live. So if you are on, you can just like up the live, share the live, well, like it up so that YouTube can send it out. So our regular viewers will realize that there's a live going on. As I am doing this live, I am actually looking at Australia and Oman doing battle in their T20 World Cup game. Australia batting first. They are 65 for 3 after 12.2 overs. So Oman doing their thing, my viewers and subscribers. Yeah, man. They're doing their thing. 63 for 3 after 11 after 12 after 12.3 overs. So Oman out there taking care of business. But as I was saying earlier, we want to take a look at this 15-man squad that was named by West Indies. We're going to spend a couple of minutes talking about it, and then we will jump off. Yeah, man, it's what now, 9:30. So we will go up until probably about 10. And then, we will maybe call it for the night. But, Australia and Oman doing their thing. I see a couple of people jumping on already. Jason says, only one thing I am worried about were Justin Greaves. I personally thought that once Jason Holder was fit and available, Justin Greaves was going to be rotated out. That one is on the pad of David Warner and his that's another boundary there. Good night, sports to the bone. Bless up, Douglas, bless up. Yeah, Jason, bless up. Well, I say Australia under pressure, yeah, man. So that's a little loosener there on David Warner's pad. He just turned it around the corner. The man coming around was unable to stop it, and Australia is now up to 71 for 3 after 12.5 overs. David Warner is on 36. This one is a flighted delivery. David Warner gets it right in his path and slaps it through the covers for 4. So 4 more there to David Warner. As you can see, my people, I am watching this game here. So you will get a little commentary every now and again as we discuss this squad. So a couple of people saying that they don't really have, I see where a few people were saying yesterday that, Pooran, Hope, and King, they're wondering why are they not in the squad. I did a video today, I think it was this morning, explaining exactly why those guys are not there and probably why we won't see them anytime soon. Right? Those players, I use the phrase, they can carry the horse to the water, but they can't force the horse to drink the water. And, somebody was saying that they have players here that when they came out on the scene, they wanted to play Test cricket. When every one of them come out, Test cricket is what they said they want to play because that is what everybody wants to hear. But once they're still active now, and you see them still not making, and you see there's no effort being made to play, and it simply means that they are doing something else because you weren't given the chance when you just came on the scene. Doesn't mean that you can't go ahead and play and still play now. You understand? So, this is what the lead selector said about his squad. Let me just remind you of the squad. So Craig Brathwaite, Alec Arthanes, Joshua De Silva, Jason Holder, Kevin Hodge, Tevin Imlach, Alzari Joseph, Shamar Joseph, Michael Louis, Zach McCaskey, Kirk McKenzie, Goodikish Moti, Kimar Roach, Jaden Seals, Kevin Sinclair. I see where a couple of people were questioning why Zachary McCaskey is there. You would have to remember that he did well enough to get into the squad to Australia. Didn't get any game, right? The recently concluded 4-day championship. He wasn't in the top 5 run scorers, but I think he got a 1 century. Plus the fact that he was already in the squad, they decided to keep him there. So I don't have a problem with him. The next person that I see a couple of people talking about was what's the pacer from Guyana again? Isaiah Thorne. Few people saying that Isaiah Thorne should have been there. In the squad. I personally love the move to bring him as a developmental player. I love it. I love the move to bring him as a developmental player. But once Alzar Joseph, Shamar Joseph, Jaden Seals, once those guys are fit, he's not going to play as an express pace. Kemar Roach is obviously going to be there, as a senior pacer that will be helping with the conditions. You understand? This might well be his final tour. I don't know. I'm just saying. Might be his final tour. And hopefully by then, Isaiah Thorne would have garnered some experience and can slot in. Right? Justin Greaves, I like him as a player. I like him as an all-rounder. And I believe that, when a man working for a spot, they need to get it. But, I figured that once Sola was back, that was an edge, All right, so question, will you play Shamar Joseph instead of Alzar Joseph? In what? What are you talking about? The test cricket? Test cricket or T20? What are you talking? Test or T20? Because if it's test, obviously both of them will play. For the next game, I am still going Alzari. Meaning he took 2 wickets, was a bit expensive, but I'll probably keep it. Closer to the game, I will give my plain 11 and, I will say if I change my mind. Where can I watch the cricket live? So the cricket is being shown on ESPN. You can see it on ESPN. If you are in the United States, I'm not sure, but probably Willow TV. If you have an Android device, you can get Crick Live. You can get something off Play Store called Crick Live. If you have an iPhone, you can get I don't know about iPhone, but if you have any regular phone, you can go on a website called VIP Box Sports and see. Question, what will you tell the West Indies team for these last 3 games in the first stage? And what should they think of playing these important games? Well, all I go and say to them, is continue doing what they have been doing for the last 4 T20 series because they have been winning. I mean, obviously, there are a couple of key points that we saw in the first game, like rotating the strike, not forcing something that's not there. So, for example, if you're batting on a pitch and you realize that you can't muscle the ball away or you cannot trust the bounce in the air. Is this another wicket for Oman outside the 30-yard circle? So if you notice that you cannot trust the bounce of the pitch, then relax, play the ball and its merit, rotate the strike, take the ones, take the twos. When the boundary balls come, you put them away. You understand? Doesn't make any sense. You're there fighting and get yourself out. You understand? The bowlers, they just need to be continue doing what they are doing, being clinical. You understand? In the power play, we want to try and keep it under 50. Make sure that we keep the power play under 50. Right? Here goes another one in the air. High. Fielder settling under it, takes the catch and fall on the boundary rope for 6. Oh my gosh. He didn't know where that rope was. That was from Marcus Stoinis. That was it in the air. The fielder going underneath it, taking the catch and falling straight back on the rope. If he knew where the rope was, he could have easily, that was, he took the catch, was feeling for the rope, trying to stop himself, but his momentum took him straight into the rope. Probably should have threw the ball back in. Tough. Yeah. So, yeah, man, just keep doing what they have been doing. That one is in the air again, but that is long, hard, and far on top of the roof there from Marcus Stoinis and from Stoinis. And the score goes up to 94 for 3. All right, 2020 second game. Probably I'll go with Zari still. I feel it for Justin. I think he should be in the squad. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, with Jason Ola back and especially seeing that he was playing in the regional, in the county championship, you know, they're going to bring him back in. Question Sports to the Bone for a joke. Will Hetmaya play in Uganda game? I think they're going to play this probably. I think they're probably going to play the same team in the Uganda in the game against Uganda. Yeah, I think they're probably going to play the same team. Yeah, they probably will play the same team. We might see Hetmaya coming back. Well, it don't even make any difference because Rutherford played well and Rutherford can play the spin, as well. So I was gonna say we might see him come back into to play against Afghanistan, but Rutherford is playing well. I the last time I said that, a few people were asking why is it Rutherford or Hetmaya? Why can't be both of them? Because that is a spot that I have reserved for both of them in my team. One of them grabbed the opportunity, so the next one have to ride the bench for now. Where they playing? Um, you know, let me see how them are playing. I don't know if this one is being played in New York. Yeah, so they're probably going to play the same. Another boundary, six more. Oh my gosh, Australia teeing off now. So the score is now 106 for 3 after 15 overs. So 5 overs remaining. I'm away from Jamaica right now. Could you tell me what game is going on? So the game that's happening now is Australia versus Oman. So Australia is playing against Oman, and right now, after 15 overs, Australia batting first. They are 106 for 3. 106 for 3, batting first. At the crease now, David Warner is on 42 from 39. Travis Head was dismissed for 12 off 10. Mitchell Marsh 14 from 21. Glenn Maxwell, he got a leather. First ball duck. And Marcus Stornes is there on 35 from 20. Right? For Oman, so for Khan, he has 2 for 38. He's the one leading the way. And let me see. Mehran Khan, 2 for 38. Right? So he's the one leading the way for them where the bowling is concerned. Yeah. Are there any warm-up games before the test matches begin in England? Many of the players have not played English conditions, so the warm-up would be a good thing. Yes, Williams, there's gonna be a warm-up game. So they will play a warm-up game. Let me see if I can pull it up back. Yeah, they will definitely be playing a 4-day warm-up game. So here it is. So the team will land in England on the 23rd of June. So on the 23rd of June, the team will arrive in England, and they will have a training camp going on. After that, from the they will have a 4-day warm-up match beginning on the 4th of July. So they will land on the 23rd of June, and then there will be a 4-day warm-up game starting on the 4th of July, where they are set to play. Let me see if I can pull it up back, but I think it's yeah. Yeah, they are going to be playing a warm-up game. Yeah, they'll have a warm-up game that they're going to be playing from the 4th of July. Same side. Yeah, Mr. Rutherford has to fail. I am putting the same team out there. I will probably make a couple of changes when we play in Afghanistan. They always say don't change a winning team, but I'm one of them that think you can make a winning team better, by probably adjusting something. So I'll go with the same team and see if we can get a victory against Uganda, and then we'll take it from there. Question Sports to the Bone. How will you tell Captain Powell to rotate his bowling, especially Hussein, Alzari, Joseph, and Shepherd. Again, I always say this depends on what's happening on the day. It depends on the conditions. It depends on how the bowlers are going. You understand? We don't know who's going to bowl first. We don't know what's going to happen. All of this depends on what's happening at the time. So, if I'm doing a watch along or if I'm just watching the game, I can easily just say, this is what Paul should be doing. This is what I think he should be doing. But to go right now and say that he should bowl Hussein then along with Shepherd and then Joseph with Moti, I can't really say that. You understand? Because it depends on what's happening. Depends on this type of day the bowler's having. Depend on the wind factor. Depend on the side. Which end of the field, which end the bowlers the bowlers are more comfortable bowling from. A lot of little things will go into it. So from the 4th of July, they will have that warm-up game that I was talking about. And then the first test will be from the 10th to the 14th of July. The second one will be from the 18th to the 22nd of July. And then the final one will be from the 26th to the 30th of July. So those are all, those are the 3 games that we are set to play. All right. So the first one is at Lords. The second one is at Trent Bridge. Third one is at Edgbaston. Right. So that is how it's looking for West Indies. Blessings, Smith. Blessings. So just a quick update on what's going on here. Australia batting first, in case you are just joining. They are 114 for 3. So Australia 114 for 3 after 15.5 overs. We have Marcus Stoinis currently teeing off. He's on 39 from 23. David Warner is still at the crease on 45 from 42. So Oman, they took a couple of early wickets. They were doing pretty well until Marcus Stoinis decided that he was going to show them something else. So that is what's happening now in as it relates to this game. All right. Is there anything else you all want us to touch on where West Indies is concerned? Remember, I indicated that we're going to spend about 30 minutes on here talking about West Indies and things. Questions, possible, which are these stadiums in the Caribbean like to play on? I'm not sure if I understand the question. Which one do we like to play on? I'm not sure if I understand. If you're asking which one, I think the West Indies team would like to play on. Probably when we go to St. Lucia, maybe we'll have some fun there, right? Maybe we'll have some fun in St. Lucia. The slower tracks our batsmen are not usually, especially the power hitters, they are not usually very fruitful on those tracks. So I am assuming they would prefer, the ones that will come on the St. Lucia and the Barbados and things like that. Sports at the Bone. Honestly, I don't see us using no more than one pacer each game in the Joseph Cars spin in the region leads. So one pacer till New York pitch. Okay. All right. So you're saying one pacer. Yeah, probably that's what's gonna happen. Alzari. So it's between Alzari and either they rotate Alzari with Shamar Joseph, or if they're playing on a pitch that they think going hold up and they want to go variation, they probably can bring in Obed McCoy. So if they are not going with the if they're not worried about out and out pace, they bring in Obed McCoy to bring some the left arm action plus some variations and stuff. Blessings, great program in the next T20 match. I would rest Shepherd and bring in McCoy. All right, so I don't know if I would. Okay, so you would go with Andre Russell, the one right arm all rounder, bowling all rounder there, and bring in Obed McCoy. That would be taken away from the batting somewhat, but I guess you are thinking that we would probably have the major on Oman, not Oman, and Uganda, huh? So you'd bring in Obed McCoy. Would be nice to see Obed McCoy in, yes. Would definitely be nice to see him in. Marcus Stoinis walks across and flicks this one for 4. Well, I tell you, my viewers and subscribers, it's getting a little bit easy now. Oman, they started off pretty well. All things considered, this is not the worst right now, but you know, the last 2 or 3 overs, things have been loosening up for Australia. All right, so Australia now 120 for 3. 120 for 3 in 16.3 overs. So they still have some time to tee off, still have some time to this one, not a dot ball there. All right, sports to the bone. I believe that Guyana Stadium. Hold on. I believe that Guyana Stadium full because it is a weekend, so it will be nice for the West Indies team this Saturday. Saturday is the 8th. Today is what? Wednesday the 5th, Thursday the 6th. Okay. That I go on from what I go on. Why was I thinking it was Sunday? Okay. Uganda 26 for 5. Hold on there. Oh, wait there. Hold on. Let me pull up something there and see what I really are doing. Yeah, so Oman here trying to bowl some. All right. We need to win every game from here to get through. And with a great run rate. Yeah, we definitely need to try and win the games. Yeah. Yeah, Uganda. So oh my goodness, this is a low scoring game right here. So Papua New Guinea, they were bowled out for 77. Right? Uganda bowled out Papua New Guinea for 77. Right? Listen to that, you know. They bowled out Papua New Guinea, Uganda bowled out Papua New Guinea for 77. And Uganda batting now, they are 32 for 5 from 7.3 overs. So this one, remember West Indies beat Papua New Guinea already. So it would be nice if it would be good if Uganda beat Papua New Guinea and then we beat Uganda and try and beat them well. Another mighty 6 there from who was that? Stoinis again. And it was a no ball also. Oh my goodness. Wheels are falling off for Oman right now. Marcus Stoinis just got a very good 6 there. Plus it was a no ball. Yeah, so we definitely need to try and see if we can win. We need to win Uganda. And then we definitely need to see if we can win Afghanistan. I think we have next. Yes, all right. So Jason going to give us his playing 11. So in case you are just joining, we're just talking about the West Indies test squad that was announced. You know, we already went through it and we were talking about a couple of people that you know we think would have been selected. Australia 129 for 3 after 16.5 overs. Man, this over has been going on for a while, man. Cause it looked tight in our group, plus the group with England, cause Scotland looked pretty good. Also, England was pretty much out of it. Yeah, so I said, boy, we need to try and win all of the games. Yeah, we definitely need to see if we can win the games, yes. Seems as if Marcus Stoinis just smashed a window there. So 129 for 3. So Oman they're going up against it. Uganda and Papua New Guinea doing their thing. Uganda 35 for 5 after 8. Replying to 77 all out. From Papua New Guinea. They faced 19.1 overs for that 77. There we see Marcus Stoinis smashing that window there. So yeah, that is how it's looking, my people. We definitely need to see how we can what we can do. The test squad is excellent. We have to give the youngsters a chance. Only Carty, in my opinion, could be given a chance. Yeah, I wanted Carty in. I definitely wanted to see Carty in the team. Definitely wanted to see Carty in the squad. I'm not too sure what the issue is, not too sure what's going on, because we see his name being mentioned in ODIs and T20s and all of them sort of things. But probably CWI, maybe they are seeing something that we are not. They are the professionals, so probably they are seeing something that we're not seeing. It's not like I have said it before that it's not like he in the region, he's averaging 50 or 60. So we're saying it's criminal not to select him. But he has shown that he has the ability. You understand? I would think it would be a good idea to get him in. All right, so this is Jason's playing 11 for the next game. So Charles, King, Chase, Rutherford, Powell, Russell Shepard, Hussein, Joseph, Moti. Don't know who I missed. So you don't have Puran in there, so you drop Puran. So you're dropping Puran. So Charles and King, Chase 3, Rutherford 4, Ravman Powell 5, Russell 6, Shepard 7, Hussein 8, Joseph 9, Moti 10. I am assuming you wanted to put Puran in there, but this is the same team, isn't this the same team that played the first game? Charles and King, Chase. This is the same team, except you have 10 people here, so you probably miss Puran. All the way from Dominica, enjoying your program. Blessings, Irish. Blessings to everyone in Dominica. Blessings to everyone there in Dominica. So 130 for 3 as Marcus Tornis makes way there and smashes this one down to long on. And that's another single. So Australia 131 for 3. Sorry, 137 for 3. 137 for 3 right now after that 6 from David Warner. So David Warner just advanced down the pitch and smacked one over long on for 6. So that brings the score up to 137 for 3 in 17.2 overs. So Oman, they had them pretty good until over number 11, 12 thereabout. All right, so you have Puran. Okay, so no Alzari Joseph. All right, so okay, you're bringing Shamar Joseph for Alzari Joseph. Okay, no I see Jason. All right, so no Alzari, you're bringing in Shamar for Alzari. All right, not bad. So 137 for 3, 17.2 overs. Australia and Oman doing battle there. Reverse sweep there from David Warner. Goes through to be taken there by the keeper. We have about 2 or 3 more minutes. Remember, I indicated that we're going to be on for 30 minutes. That this would be a quick live just to talk about the test squad. And then I would be running out. So if you have a team if you have your playing 11 that you want to mention for the second game, you can go ahead and mention it. And, I will definitely take a look at it before I leave. So let me give you an update on how the 2 teams from our group, how they are doing. So Papua New Guinea 77 all out, 19.1 overs. Uganda chasing that, they are 40 for 5 after 9.3 overs. So they need 38 runs from 63 deliveries. 38 from 63 deliveries. The current run rate is 4.21. The required run rate is 3.62. And over in this group here, we have Australia and Oman doing battle. And Australia, they are 139 for 3 after 17.5 overs. Final delivery there of over number 18, and David Warner goes for a huge swing and didn't make contact. Or did he? Was that a drop catch from the keeper? Or did he not make contact? So 139 for 3 after 18 overs for Australia, 2 overs to go. So not too bad at all. All right. Because Shamar Joseph not down those players from Uganda. All right. So you're saying you're bringing in Shamar Joseph to target the stump fast and furious and not on the short pitch bowling and see if they can get them out real quick. All right, I hear you. I'm going to finish these 2 overs from this innings and then we are jumping out of here. So Australia 139 for 3 after 18 overs. So Marcus Stoinis is set to face this over here now. 139 for 3. And that first delivery there of over number 19 is played away to the boundary from Marcus Stoinis, and that takes him up to 57. So 143 for 3. And this Australia innings here is turning out to be a good one. You understand? This innings from Marcus Stoinis is turning out to be a very good one, rescuing Australia. David Warner is still there, still hanging around. So 18.1 overs in, and it's 143 for 3. So bowling in the death over here, very, very difficult, my people, very difficult. Straight back over his head, in the air, into the stands, 6 runs. I tell you, boy, Marcus Stoinis is not playing around now. He has moved all the way up to 63 from 32 deliveries. So that was a 4 and then a straight 6 back over the bowler's head. That one was in the slot and he just stroked it back nicely, gently over the bowler's head for 6. All right. Yes, because I want us out these guys for less than 70 runs. Well, let us see. As we speak, Papua New Guinea, they have them at 44 for 5. So let us see. Papua New Guinea, they have Uganda at 44 for 5. Marcus Stein is waiting again, and this one is nice length, slower ball, not a single there. So there. Marcus Stein is trying his best to get Australia as close as possible up to that up to what they would call a respectable total. They're 150 for 3, so they're probably looking to get upwards of 170 maybe. So 150. And it's 18.3 overs, so they're probably looking for 170, 175. Bowler will have to try and keep them away, keep them from getting boundaries. Short delivery to David Warner. He drags this into the leg side, running the first one fast, going back for the second one. Misfield there, and they're able to get 2. Sports to the bone. Where West Indies mentor Lara, because I don't see him in the first games. It's a good question, my friend, but the wrong person. Good question. Good question. 153 for 5. 153 for 5. Sorry, 150. Why am I saying 153 for 5? 152 for 3 after 18.4 overs. 2 more deliveries in over number 19. David Warner goes in the air, fielder settles under it, and the catch is taken. So David Warner goes, and that's another wicket there for Oman. So it's 152 for 4 as David Warner is sent back into the dugout. Oman bowled well. The commentary in this World Cup is abysmal. I thought I was the only one. I mean, I haven't seen all of the games, but I haven't been overly impressed. I think it's probably because the ball is what is winning. Most commentators are geared towards building excitement from seeing and from seeing sixes and boundaries. You know, I haven't seen all the games, so I don't know if I should be that critical. But the ones that I have seen, I could probably say there wasn't a lot of excitement, a lot of things to be excited about. But even when we had, some good shots being played, it's not like there was a lot of excitement. Wait, David Warner has been told to wait a little bit, even though he's back in the dugout, pretty close to the dugout. I guess they are checking if it's a no ball. Yeah. So what was I saying earlier? Yeah, the commentators are probably used to commentating when the bat is winning and not necessarily the ball. But you get rid of David Warner and now you have Tim David coming in. And this man's strike rate is 163.6. So with Tim David there and Marcus Stoinis, 7 deliveries remaining, 152 for 4. Australia will definitely be looking to get probably 170, right? 170 or so from there. First one is down the leg side. Tim Davis swivels and slaps it down to the boundary for 4. So that was a freebie there to welcome Tim David to the crease. 156 for 4. 156 for 4. And that's the end of over number 19. We will have over number 20 coming up in short order. One last question. How the group stage will be going the second round, because I hear that the low ranking team will qualify for the first in the group. So St. Vincent might don't go in games from West Indies. What they said was if you have a team that is ranked below West Indies, for example, New Zealand, for example, New Zealand, not New Zealand, New Zealand, is it New Zealand? Yeah, for example, New Zealand goes through. For example, New Zealand gets knocked out. West Indies goes through, right? Where was David Warner going? So, for example, New Zealand gets knocked. For example, West Indies goes through and New Zealand doesn't make it. Then, if it is Afghanistan that makes it with us, they will automatically take the first seed, and we will remain as the second seed team. I don't know why they did it like that. I would be thinking that the team that tops the group would automatically get number 1 seeded. So we were talking about it on the last live show. I'm not too sure why they do it. Why ICC did it like that. So final over. We're in the final over here of this game, and Tim. That one is hit high in the air by Tim David. It's not long. The fielder settles and he drops it. Oh my golly! That fielder was racing in off the boundary. That one went miles in the air, and he settled under it and was unable to take the catch. That one was hit very high. The fielder, he got there. He was running in from far. He got there, settled, and ball seemed to have slapped him straight in the chest and then down on the ground. So Oman not good there. Tim David goes off. That's Marcus Stoinis goes after that one, looking for 2, sent back by Tim David. Keeps the score to 159 for 4. 3 more deliveries to go in the final over. Here we're seeing the wicket of David Warner again. It was a short pitch delivery. He was looking to attack it. Didn't get it, all of it at all. It seemed to have been a slower delivery there. And yeah, because we here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is ready up for West Indies team to come down. All right. Nice delivery outside the half stump. Big swing there by Tim David. And it's a dot ball. Very, very good to see Oman bowling a dot ball in the final over. That was the fourth delivery there. So far, they have 3 singles from over number 20. 159 for 4. Oman, they're definitely doing well so far. 159 for 4. 19.4 overs. So 2 deliveries remaining. Here it goes in short, slow up delivery down the leg side, and it is swatted down to the boundary for 4. So all Tim David had to do was just stay on the back foot there. It was short, it was slow, it was angled down the leg side, on the onside. Probably in line with the leg stump or a fraction outside leg stump. All he had to do was just turn and just swat it. And that's another boundary there. So Australia looking to finish strong. They are now 163 for 4. I had predicted 170, but I'm not too sure if they are going to get up to that. The Oman just need to bowl this as a good legal delivery. Full toss, searching for the Yorker, slap down to long on, and they're looking to get the second run, and he's going to be run out well short of his crease. Tim David, that is. So Australia, they finish on 164 for 4. 164 for 4 is what Australia will have to do with. West Indies players can't adapt in any format. If King or Pooran play Test cricket, they will do good, but West Indies players have to show they can play any format. Sports in the Bun, I hate ICC rules. They want to try to get India win, but they can't do it. All right, my people, we're going to cut the live right here. When I came on, I had promised 30 minutes, but we're 40 minutes in. At least we got a chance to talk through Australia's batting. 164, Oman, they're probably thinking they did a good job there to restrict them for that. So we're going to leave it right here for now. Tomorrow, I will definitely give you an update or a quick recap of how this game finished. So thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the guys that popped on. This was just a sudden live. I just jumped on without any notice or anything. And quite a few of you came on and showed the love and the support. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your night and stay safe, everybody. Blessings.